Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
What's up, squad? Can y'all see me? I'm having some technical difficulties. I am having technical difficulties. I might have to reschedule this live. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure everything is connected and stuff. Hold on. Can y'all see me? Am I good? What's up, y'all? I think Brit Diva Doll was the first person in here. Am I blurry? Y'all let me know. You said I'm fuzzy. Oh, Lord. I don't know what's going to happen. On one of my devices, I'm good. And on the other device, I'm blurry. And I don't know what to do about it. The people keep talking about, it's nothing going on. You say, yes, I'm blurry. Hold on. Let me see if I could do it another way. Am I still blurry? Is that better? Y'all let me know if that's better. I hope it stays. I don't know what's going on. You said I disappeared. I'm back now. I don't know. I'm just gonna chug on through it and try to make it work. I think it's the Wi-Fi over here that's doing it. It's not my devices, but it's the Wi-Fi. Y'all know they say the bombing had something to do with AT&T's cellular service and Wi-Fi and everything else. And I think that has something to do with it. Somebody said it's good on Facebook. Okay, well, I'm going to continue. Let's just hope it clears up. I'm hoping and praying. Hey, y'all, happy holidays. It's almost New Year's. You know, we done made it through the what they say is the worst year in a decade. It is 2020, and we are still here. Y'all see, I wanted to talk about some of the things that are behind me. I don't know if y'all see Dennis McKinnley and Porsha Williams. You see Tyrese, and you see Kenya Moore, and Andy Cohen is over here. I don't know. Y'all saying it's blurry again. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. You said I'm back on Android status. It's not me. I promise it's not me. Maybe YouTube trying to do this to me because they knew I was coming live. You said the explosion affected a lot of folks. Maybe that's what's going on over here because I cannot get it right. That's what took me so long to go live because I kept starting and stopping. What is going on? The people at Facebook said they good. So if y'all want to go over to Facebook straight from the A, they said keep talking. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. Let's hope it clear up. If it don't clear up in the next 10, 15 minutes, we're gonna try it again. I want to thank Stephanie for you. Gave me a New Year's bottle. Thank you so much. And Afia Maxwell said, I'm so glad you came on today. Was hearing the craziest stuff about Nene Leakes. I don't know what you heard about Nene Leakes, but I'm here to tell you that apparently all the things that we've been talking about all summer long, the Andy Cohen, the boycott, some of the things that he's been doing, the microaggressions, the racism, apparently people are just catching up to us. And shout out to the squad who created that the boycott Bravo petition because apparently it's picked up steam. When we last left off, I think it was approaching 7,500 maybe, or maybe 5. I don't even remember. But now it's up to like 15, headed to 17, headed to 20. And all of this happened within the past week. So shout out to y'all. I wish I could do something. Lord, it's the internet. Let me see. You said you hearing and seeing me. You said some people are good, some people are not perfect. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, I appreciate all y'all. Princess AG put the link to the boycott in the chat on YouTube if you'd like to go over there and read it. You said the boycott is coming to light now. Everyone is talking about it clearly. Thank you, Sunda. I appreciate you. Straight from the A was talking about her. What was Straight from the A saying, Regina? Regina, you may not know, but Straight from the A is me. Straight from the A is me. A lot of people don't know that. But let's go ahead and talk about some of this other stuff that's going on, because we always talk about Nene around here. You can click on any previous videos and you can refill your teacup. One thing that I did want to mention, y'all remember when Andy said goodbye to Nene Leakes? He did this whole little production on his Instagram, and he was like, Trump checks. And he said something like low down monkey with a wig on. And I was telling y'all he was being shady, but y'all was telling me I was reading too much into it. Well, y'all need to revisit that, please. And thank you. Y'all need to revisit that, because clearly he's thinking that Bravo is giving these black women these Trump checks and they shouldn't have anything to say about the way they're being treated. And he's also calling some people who are strong enough to speak out low down monkey with a wig. I'm like, how can you not put two and two together? Okay, how can you not put two and two together? Yes, he did shade her in that post, that hashtag shade, exactly. And so here we are again with the whole situation with Monique, and now people are finally saying, oh, is he really racist? Oh, do you see the way he treated that black woman? Oh, she has money and he doesn't respect it. So just pay attention. That's all I'm saying. And that's all Nene has been saying for the past, I don't know, year or so. Because if you recall, she did videos while she was still a cast member on The Housewives. See, people are seeming to forget that, she was, dropping little hints here and there, and she didn't want to, be, I guess, ousted from the entertainment industry. But she kept telling y'all somebody was blocking her bag. She kept telling y'all that the powers that be were doing little things to her that she couldn't work. She kept telling y'all all of these things. Then she kept telling y'all that it was, people with blonde hair and blue eyes that were getting, shows season after season. And then Candy took that as an opportunity to say it was her. She kept telling y'all that, but there's that. You said, oh Lord, y'all still talk about blurry. Hopefully refresh. Maybe I'll get clear, because I'm clear on one device and then on another device I'm blurry. Sometimes with YouTube though, at the end of the stream, or if you rewind, it'll be clear. I don't know, but just bear with me. We're gonna try to chug along and get through it. You said Andy wants black women to grovel at his feet. Exactly, Danielle. That's how I see it. You said Monique is not making that argument. I don't know what Monique is making. I was very transparent with y'all during that last live video that I am not a fan of RHOP. They lost me the first season and they never picked me back up. But I tried to, I took a look at it while I was out of town. And I told y'all what I thought, and y'all tried to drag me. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to keep telling y'all this. I don't believe that grown women should be putting their hands on each other, period. I don't believe, and y'all keep talking about, well, she lost her cool because of what Candace had been saying about her family all season long. I still don't think that that's an excuse to be, to do that on camera. I mean, think about it this way. You are a reality personality. There are cameras all around you. There are cameras that follow you through your home. There are cameras everywhere. So you are well aware of the cameras, even though we as viewers may not be. So you being aware of these cameras, you have intelligence enough not to do certain things that will be aired on TV. So my thing is, I don't think she lost it. I really don't think she lost it. I just think that, maybe that was just her personality. maybe that's the way she acts all the time, because you should have been able to control that. That's all I'm saying. You should have been able to control that. Now, who was wrong, who was right, who threw the first punch, all of that, like, y'all can argue about that all day long in the comment section. Like I said, I am not an RHOP person. You know, I'm not on nobody's payroll. Y'all can talk about the blogs on Monique's payroll, this, that, and the third. I am strictly speaking as someone who watched it, and I formed an opinion, period. You know, so don't get mad at me if I'm not, you know, on the same wavelength as some of your other favorite bloggers who are blogging about this. Don't get mad at me if I feel like Black women need to be upheld to a certain standard, and they shouldn't be, you know, fighting and throwing punches for the entertainment of this white Jewish man. Don't be mad at me for that. I'm mad at them. So, you know, whatever the case may be, I still feel like, you know, people should keep their hands to themselves. You said Nene did it, and you still riding for her. Nene ain't never hit nobody on the TV. When she hit somebody, y'all say she spat at somebody, and I didn't even see that. I saw she was eating peanuts and stuff, and she was trying to get the remnants out of her mouth, but I didn't see nobody spit on nobody. Okay, I just saw them, you know, ramp that up and make it a big deal, and it was not a big deal. And Kenya at the beginning said that Nene spat on her, and then by the end she said she attempted to try. So what is an attempt to try? An attempt to try means you did not succeed. So there is that. You said it's her personality, and she's not accountable for her actions. Okay. Now let me go ahead and talk about some of the stuff I was talking about. So y'all brought up Kenya. Kenya is really in her feelings these days, because they are dragging her on the internet. She posted a picture on her Instagram, and the people are reading her. You know, they've been calling Kenya somewhat of a colorist, even though she is, you know, a pretty dark brown skin. I love my pretty dark brown skin women, and she has a head full of hair, but she always wants you to know that she has a head full of hair, as if regular average Black women cannot grow hair. So Kenya posted this picture on her Instagram, and she was saying sparkle and shine, and it's people in the comment section, they're gonna want right there at the top that said, I just want to know who highlighted your face so much. Your hands are 2 shades darker. SMH, I hate photo editing. Kenya will always be my heart, but no need for the bad edits. So everybody talking about, you know, she's gorgeous and everything, but it was hard not to notice how dark her hands was in compared to her face. Also, a lot of people are saying, you know, since she has been called out for being a little chunky, you know, this season, she is, you know, on a diet and everything. And so they are also calling her out for promoting a diet product that is pretty hazardous to your health. Here is Kenya. And she said, I'm so excited I can finally share my weight loss secrets. So, you know, because they say she dropped a whole lot of weight in a little bit of time. She said, you guys have noticed I've already dropped a few pounds after partnering with Hydroxycut to lose my COVID weight just in time for my big birthday around the corner. My 12-week transformation is underway. Join me, blah, 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 blah. So this is an ad. She put a hashtag ad, which most people don't do. But if you look at the bottom, they didn't, you know, they didn't put a little, they put the little COVID disclaimer down there. But the Blast has reported that she is being trashed for hawking this particular product. In fact, a lot of her followers have been saying, you know, this particular product is bad for your heart. Another fan said this causes kidney failure in African Americans. Don't support them. Somebody else said highly don't recommend, and you look beautiful as always as after, but that stuff messed with my heart. Another person said, be careful with these. You lose the weight, but when you stop taking them, you will have to work out overtime not to gain back plus more. So, you know, Kenya is what she is. And, you know, apparently she didn't take into consideration that Hydroxycut is reportedly bad for African Americans. But whatever works for her. I wish her the best. Everybody's on their diet. It's a whole bunch of people gonna be doing a whole bunch of other diet stuff, honey. But y'all just be careful out there when y'all are out there trying to lose weight. Y'all be careful. You said hydroxycut made you pass out on the interstate. Oh Lord, Ahova. Oh Lord, no, I'm glad you okay. But y'all be careful. He said Jehovah Witness don't celebrate birthday. Well, Kenya is the kind of Jehovah Witness that sometimes celebrate holidays. Because she gave her daughter a pink tree. So, perhaps, that is why, some of her family doesn't deal with her. I don't know. I don't know. Look, you said, what's the class action lawsuit? Look, y'all, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. Now, speaking of Kenya, y'all remember Kenya tried to drag Porsha and tried to say that Porsha is always involved in a fake relationship. And it was like the pot calling the kettle black. Kenya was on Wendy Williams, and Wendy Williams asked her a question and said, who is the fakest on the cast? And she said Porsha. This season she's supposed to be calling out Porsha for Porsha's activism. We talked about that in a previous video, but she's also called out Porsha for being on again and off again with Dennis McKinnley. Now, to be fair, I like Porsha, but we have all called Porsha out for being on again and off again with Dennis McKinnley. I personally feel that Porsha actually trolls y'all. Porsha trolls y'all because y'all know, how the internet is. As soon as somebody says something, as soon as somebody look happy, y'all try to drag them and, dissect their relationship. Now, as you can see, Porsha, Dennis, and Dennis mama, Porsha mama husband, and baby PJ are all one big happy family. They participated in the annual Christmas PJ photo shoot. And look at them all. They look all happy. And she posted several pictures, so it wasn't just a one and done, honey. It wasn't just a one and done. They did a whole couple shoot along with her mama. Along with her mom and her stepdad. They did a whole little photo shoot, and then they did a photo shoot with just each other. So I guess she's trying to tell you, she said family first. I guess she's telling you that, everything is good. Everything is good. Now that the season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta has wrapped, they are one big happy family, because as we say about Bravo like breaking up families. They like breaking up families. And, Porsha said, okay, we're going to pretend to be broken up so we can get this cash, but we are good over here. You said they are co-parenting. They can co-parent without being in huggy pictures. I think they still together. Kenya needs a new program. They are unconsciously uncoupling. They will always be family. They will always be family. I don't think they ever broke up either, Regina. Oh, I really don't. You said do it for the child. Okay, you think they're doing it for the children, just for the child? You can't replace family. Oh, he's Well, y'all remember another YouTuber tried to claim that Dennis was into freaking on animals and stuff, and they debunked that by putting Porsha in a little animal onesie and making a joke out of it. So I just feel like Porsha is down for the cause. Porsha knows how to play the game. Porsha came in the Housewives as one of the youngest, and she learned from the best, her big sister Nene Leakes, and she knows how to play the game, period. Tell Kenya to show her and Mark pics. Kenya had pics with Mark last year. Wasn't it last year Kenya had the little baby pictures with Mark? I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Kenya, Mark, Daily Christmas. Hold on, let me find it. Is this it? That might be it. Yep, that's it. Hold on. Let me put it in here. Y'all remember this picture from when Kenya and Mark did a picture when Brooklyn Daly was little bitty. Y'all remember that? Mark ain't been back since. We ain't seen Mark and no Christmas tree. She had a big Christmas tree that year. This year she just has one in Brooklyn's room, perhaps because Mark celebrates Christmas and she don't. So there's that. You said current ones. Well, I didn't see any current pictures on Kenya's Instagram. I didn't. Let me see. Let me go look. Y'all so petty. Y'all so petty. Nope, I didn't. I just saw the hydroxy cut, and I saw her in Paris. She was in Paris, or pretending to be. Let me see what she said. She said, "Ooh la la, look at her. She's in Paris. She's taking a little she doing her little photo shoot for no, she's not in Paris. She in Buckhead. She's doing her little photo shoot, her Christmas photo shoot with Brooklyn. So I guess she's back with her single mom stuff because Mark ain't in the shoot, but there's that. You said it's for Brooklyn's birthday. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Can you better sit down? Okay, now who else did we have? Oh, Tyrese, child. I don't even know if we should talk about it because I really don't care. But Tyrese Gibson, y'all remember Tyrese? He's been in several movies, Baby Boy, and a couple of others. He was also, he's a singer. Sweet Lady is one of his favorite good songs. But he posted a picture of him and his wife, who he referred to once as a black queen, and he said that their relationship is over. Now, I would be remiss. I would be remiss if I didn't pull up straight from the A and the coverage of when when Tyrese introduced us to his black queen, whose maiden name was Samantha Lee Schwallenberg. Samantha Lee Schwallenberg was Tyrese's second wife. Here she is right here. She's a very beautiful young woman with amber eyes. He said he secretly married his black queen on Valentine's Day, and it sparked quite a bit of controversy. And there he is with her. So Tyrese was apparently so in his feelings about the scrutiny of him calling her a black queen that he deleted the post, and he released a press release to TMZ about his wife's racial identity. Okay, but according to Straight from the A, he did not tell the full story. And so there he is with his black queen. Tyrese posted and soon deleted several photos of his new wife, came under fire for referring to her as his black queen in his long-winded captions. Since all the drama, the outspoken actor decided to actually issue the press conference. And here is what he said. TMZ got it right this time. Tyrese found his own Amal Clooney because his mysterious new wife has plenty of degrees and money of her own. A source close to the couple tells us the Mrs., whose name is Samantha Lee, but it's actually Samantha Lee Schwallenberg, is a New Jersey native who got a master's degree in social work at the University of Georgia. So he was pretty much, going down her list of accomplishments. And then at the end, they said Tyrese referred to his new wife, Samantha Lee Gibson, as his black queen. Not that it matters, but her heritage is African-American, Ecuadorian, and Jamaican. So a simple congratulations will do. So here it is. Like, most of us could care less about what her heritage is. It's just that a lot of people got offended with Tyrese, who constantly, berates black women for doing this, that, and the third on his social media. He talks about black women are angry. He talks about black women shouldn't wear weave. He talks about all these things to black women. And I guess this is what his vision of a black woman is. I mean, we come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, but this kind of gives you not black woman. But, there's that. Here she is, and here's her family. And basically, she is half Jewish. So there is her father. Her father is Caucasian, and her mother is, Jamaican and Ecuadorian. And there's a lot that, Tyrese didn't tell you. So that is all on Straight from the A. We broke it down. It doesn't matter. I mean, it is what it is. But according to, hold on. Let me go back to, I didn't even show it to y'all. I wasn't even scrolling. It's my fault. I wasn't scrolling. But hold on. Let me see. Y'all did see that, didn't you? Y'all did see all of this. Didn't y'all see all this when I was scrolling? Just say yes or no, because I be in so many different tabs on my computer. I can't tell, but I told y'all the story anyway. So anyway, Tyrese announced that he is divorcing his Black queen. And he said, we have decided to make a statement of a painful and significant development in our lives. After much thought, consideration, and prayer, we unfortunately have made the difficult decision to officially separate and divorce. Our intention is to remain the best of friends and strong co-parents. We feel incredibly blessed to have found each other and blah, 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 blah. Like, look, why he had to write all of this? We didn't ask. We did not ask. Let me continue reading this just for y'all. We feel incredibly blessed to have found each other and deeply grateful for the 4 years we have been married to each other. Our journey together has been a ride of both ups and downs, but it's a journey that neither of us would have chosen to take with anyone else. We truly have so much love and respect for each other. We both have grown tremendously within this relationship. We have shared so many beautiful memories and moments, and we also look forward to see the amazing futures we have ahead of us individually. As if 2020 hasn't already been extremely grueling and challenging to us, we all want to mutually speak on this now to keep this energy in 2020 and not take this energy into 2021. We would really appreciate your most sincere prayers and to respect our privacy at this time as we deal with the reality of where we are. I'm tired. Who cares? Y'all irrelevant. I'm tired. They have one, I think they have one daughter. I'm tired. But my thing is, who wrote that? Y'all know Tyrese be in the thing, writing, throw in the tile, and he wrote TILE. I guess they have thrown in the tile. They had So I don't know who wrote this or how long it took him to write this. A lot of people are saying that they broke up a long time ago, but yeah, so yeah, oh my gosh, who cares? In addition, he is trying to say that divorce is amicable. We didn't need all that information. In addition to not needing all that information, Tyrese, since y'all paying attention, I'm gonna tell y'all some more. Okay, he posted a picture of his beautiful daughter, a video of his daughter and Samantha as they were walking, and he said that Black families are under attack. He said, pain got me back in the holy grail in the studio. There's no album coming. This was inspired by the love of my life, Samantha. Thank you for the years. I hope you know that I did the very best I could. I truly did. #better days. I've wrestled with this question. How can we naturally know how to be something we were never raised by? Most of us was raised in broken homes with no examples of what being a husband, wife, or father is. I repeat, how can we naturally know how to be something we were never raised by? He's talking about his own parents, because I've seen lots of successful Black families, but there's that. My heart is so full because you blessed me with 5 years of magic, Samantha Gibson. I owe you everything. I am a better man of God, friend, and father because of you. I pray we leave the door open because the God that we serve is a mountains mover and can make a way out of no way. My booby bubby, your forever husband, King Gibson. So are you divorcing, or is you divorcing, or is you not? Okay. Is you the booby bubby husband, or are you the ex-husband? What is going on? Y'all say enough. I want to know. You said 5150. Do y'all believe what is happening here? He's showing wedding videos. He's showing all her pictures. Perhaps she found the receipts that he was paying for somebody else's rent or something. I don't know, but apparently, he want his family back. You said, why is this on the internet again? I guess because he wants to make a public statement, and apparently everybody know. Now, before we go, you said sounds like he's divorcing him. Okay, Stephanie, before we move on from Tyrese, I have to say that the word on the curb before he released all this was that somebody had stolen his SUV. Wait a minute. And so everybody was like, it must have been his wife. Because just a day before he released his statement, this was all over the news in Atlanta. Tyrese Gibson's SUV stolen from the driveway of his Buckhead mansion. Now, wait a minute. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. Okay. It's not funny, but it's funny. Tyrese was pretty much, I guess, trying to get ahead of the story. Maybe his wife drove off with all of her things. She packed up the Range Rover and left. It says a well-known singer and songwriter and actor had his Range Rover stolen right out the driveway of his Buckhead home. Police were called out to the home of Tyrese Gibson early Tuesday after he discovered the SUV was missing. Gibson said he parked the Range Rover in his driveway around 1:15 a.m. and came back outside around 8 to discover it missing. The home surveillance system did capture pictures of a dark four-door sedan, possibly a Lexus, circling the cul-de-sac along Gibson Street. The sedan then stopped in front of the address. A male wearing a hoodie exited the passenger side, walks up to the vehicle around 2:06 a.m., pulled on the driver's side door handle, and the door opened. Moments later, the victim's vehicle drives out of the driveway, tailing the sedan. The incident report from the Atlanta Police Department said Gibson did tell police that he left the key fob to the Range Rover in the cup holder of the SUV that was in his driveway and not in the garage. The thieves were last seen in the area of Johnson and Hollywood Road. Okay. So I don't know that he has gotten his Range Rover back, but it looks like was it repo? That was my second thought, James Hudson, that he ain't been paying his bills and his wife is walking out the door. Either she took the Range Rover or the bank took the Range Rover, but somebody took the Range Rover and they did not have to hot wire the car. They just, jumped in it, put the key in and drove off. He got it back. Okay, well, I missed that part. I ain't paying attention. So then his wife bring the car back. DL, you need to call and let me know, honey. You need to let me know. The renter center. Hold on, let me go to his Instagram and see what he said. Hold on, we got to go back and see if because Tyrese will tell y'all if he got it back. Let me see. Oh wait, he said right here, Yvette stay on her bullshit. Happy birthday to me. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm confused. Oh, so she took it. Is that what happened? Let me hear what he said.
Somebody stole my car. Yvette! Who stole it? Hey, Yvette, stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. What you doing out here? My goddamn car, man. Niggas out here with the shits, man. Shout out to the little niggas out here trying to get money, man. Shout out to the little homies, man. We good, bro. Happy New Year, everybody. Stay positive. Life is good. Bless y'all, man. Bless y'all. Stay positive. God bless you.
I understand he trying to be funny, but who had the car? He stole his own car. Did Samantha take the car? Somebody said, didn't he buy island? Child, where is the island? Child, he moved to Atlanta. He moved to Atlanta from California. People are saying that he moved here because he could get more for his money, however much money that is. People are saying he's mad because he's not in Fast and the Furious Part 25 or whatever part they in. I don't know what's going with Tyrese, but he is a complicated and difficult man. Okay, there are many layers to Tyrese. Oh, who else did I not talk about? I talked about Porsha. I talked about Kenya. I talked about Tyrese. We talked a bit about Andy. Hell, that's all I got. I don't know. I just wanted to come on and say hello to y'all in case I don't come on New Year's. I'm planning on coming on New Year's, but who knows if my Wi-Fi. Oh, I look clear. I look clear, which is a bad thing because I ain't got no makeup on. Y'all didn't tell me I was clear with no makeup on. Damn it, I want to stay blurry. Anyway, you said the man needs to stop playing with law enforcement officers. Exactly. I feel like he made a false police report. He made a false police report. No, remember didn't he get mad at The Rock and all them because they wouldn't let him in the movie? I don't know, child. Thank you. I appreciate it. I put the link in the chat for those of you who would like to call in. Let me pin it for you. Hold on. Call in link. Y'all let me know what's going on. Thank you, DL Schuler, for letting me know that the Range Rover has been recovered. Thank you very, very much. Hold on. We got Mickey on the line. Mickey, hey, Mickey.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. So, when I was watching the Potomac reunion,
Uh-huh.
you were the one that actually came to my mind because I remember not that long ago you were talking about Andy and you were basically saying how he has a lot of racist undertones.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, Michelle is so right because when I tell you, he shaded everybody on that stage. Like
Mm.
it would like people just caught what he said to Monique, but he was shading each and every person, but nobody really caught on to what he was saying to them. But I was just like, oh my God, like this man, I don't know. I feel like he needs to retire from doing the reunions, really.
Yeah, well, I don't know that that's going to happen. Because
Yeah,
he's
that's true.
calling himself the reality show queen. I mean, no, the reality show king. I was looking on his Instagram earlier. I see he posted a clip to a news article that was kind of clickbaity. It was like Andy is moving on for 2021 or something, but basically it was a puff piece, basically giving him all his accolades for being the person behind all of the successful shows on Bravo. So when you
Oh,
see
the
stuff like that, it's
narcissism.
like, oh, so you giving him all the credit instead of all these people who are actually working for it, but there's
Yeah,
that.
his slip is showing. I mean, it's just I don't know. He's gonna run the Housewives franchise into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good look for him. Anyways, as for Portia, you are right. I feel like she plays into I mean, she's been in the game for a long time. She's just it's the politics behind reality TV and housewives and everybody's so invested in who they're dating, the husbands, the boyfriends. So she's just trolling. She's just
Yeah.
trolling. But I do hope they end up together. I mean, they are a family.
No, I think she's trolling when she says she's not together. I think they've been together and they haven't been apart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, life is short and she probably has wants to have like one more kid, so you might as well, right?
You're right.
And I wanted to ask you, Michelle, did you watch that trailer for next week?
No.
Confronted Cynthia and said, "You want to get married in front of the cameras." Did you watch it?
No, I didn't see it, but I don't doubt it. I mean, Kenya has never really been Cynthia's friend, and that's what Nene was trying to tell Cynthia this whole time, that Cynthia was always co-signing everything Kenya said, while her real friend outside of the show, i.e. Nene, was catching the brunt of the heat of stuff. So, Cynthia was a flip-flopper because she was trying to just keep her job, and now she realizing that Kenya was never there for her.
Yeah, and as I was watching, because it's like a 1 minute clip or whatever, she was just telling her, like, girl, like, let's break the fourth wall. You want to get married in front of the cameras. That's what it is. And then Cynthia was just like, just be my friend. And, they got into the situation. And I was thinking, if that was Nene, she would have been crucified. She
Mm.
would have been painted as the worst person. It would have become a whole thing. But Cynthia was just like, I mean, she lashed out, but it wasn't that much of a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited to see how that goes down because she is calling her out on her bullshit.
Okay.
She is really calling her out.
Well, thank you, Mickey, for calling in tonight. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Michelle. Good night.
All right. Good night. Hold on, Cadero, you ready?
Sure.
Okay, come through Bunny Chronicles.
Listen, you know when you have to take your hair down and then it's dry.
I'm right behind you. I was trying. That's what was taking me so long. In addition to my video being blurry, I was trying to tie my braids up.
Listen. What I wanted to say. So first, I wanted to say that I think that you know how sometimes some people feel like I think people feel like Nene was the wrong spokesperson for this whole thing about Andy and Bravo because people can't separate Nene from television for who Nene really is. And I think that when Nene was trying to really bring light to it, in their minds, she wasn't the right spokesperson because she acts a fool all the time on television. They let her get away with everything. So, how you mad? So I think that that's why when it happened to Monique and other people were so quick to say, oh my God, I can't believe he did this to her, because Monique isn't that bigger than life personality to where it's easier for people to see him, quote unquote, attack her. Instead of what they're doing to Nene, they're attacking Nene behind the scenes. If Andy would have said half the things, if Andy would have said half of the things to Nene that he said to Monique, Nene would have confronted his ass right then and there.
Yeah.
So I think that that's why people are now jumping on the bandwagon, signing the petition and everything, because it's easier for people to now see it. Because, when Nene, every time Nene says something, it's not sincere, it's not genuine.
But remember, like a lot of people seem to forget that Nene been talking about this for a long time.
She has.
Yeah.
She has. But, people were also saying that, how when they quote unquote said that she punched the producers and did all that stuff, that her punishment was not being on the season, not the last season, how she didn't come on so soon because she was quote unquote suspended or things like that. And they kept running with that story, that so they felt as though that her bringing this to light is nothing but her trying to save her reputation and not actually take up for all the Black women on this network. And I think that, I'm happy that people are starting to see it. Sometimes it takes some people longer to get on the train, but I feel like there are a lot of people who owe her an apology.
I agree.
I think there are a lot of people who owe her an apology. To me, it's kind of like please, y'all, don't drag me. I feel like it's kind of how people were treating Colin Kaepernick at first when he first started taking the knee. How they were saying, like, he was being disrespectful, not Black people. He was being disrespectful. He wasn't doing it. What are you doing this for? The knee has nothing to do with the knee. But now everybody's taking the knee. Everybody's taking a knee. Everybody's standing up and doing things, but he's still out of a job. So that's kind of where I'm saying how people, sometimes it takes them a long time to get on the bandwagon, but I think that there are a lot of people, including first starting with our RHOA cast, that owe her an apology, because she wasn't just talking outside of her ass.
Well, I think we've been saying that Candy owe her an apology, because
big ass apology.
But my thing is, I feel like Candy knew what she was doing. Candy knew that if she jumped on board the let me battle with Nene train, you know what I'm saying? She's making herself more secure, her position more secure, because she ain't battling with nobody else. They weren't battling during the season. So when Nene started saying stuff, all of a sudden Candy gonna latch on and act like she's talking about her in order to make herself look better, when we all knew she wasn't talking about her. But there are this small segment of society that was believing what Candy had to say.
Girl, you don't have not a spinoff show. Like you never crossed my mind to who she was thinking about, who she was talking about. Like, even if she didn't say white, blonde hair, blue eyes, even if she just said, a housewife, you would have never crossed my mind, because you have never had a spinoff show. You've never had a spinoff show. So she, Candy does that every season. She waits she waits to the reunion to pick a beef so she can have a secure her peach for the next season with Nene. So you know what that is. But she definitely owes her a huge apology. Real quick for Porsha, my thing is we in quarantine now. Keep your in-house penis, so I'm not mad at her. Keep your in-house penis, girl. I'm not mad at you at all. I don't like Dennis for her, but hey, it ain't my penis. So do you, boo? Do you, boo?
That ain't my penis. Okay.
It ain't, man. But do you, boo? But keep your in-house.
What do you think about Kenya photoshopping all these pictures and stuff and them dragging her about it?
I mean, it looked weird. She had a good old grandma hand in that picture. She had that good old. Like she just makes some.
And then wasn't she trying to show her ring too? Why you trying to show like?
And that was a picture from last season. That was the picture from the last reunion.
Oh, so this wasn't even this year.
That was the reunion. That's what she had on at the reunion.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay.
Yep, that's for the virtual reunion with her little grandma hand.
Not the grandma hand, honey.
That's a good child. That's a grandma hand, and that hydroxy.
Oh, you're right, because her face is fatter in the hydroxy cut.
Well, she used the same products for hydroxy cut as what's in more hair care.
Ooh. Okay.
It's just I have none. I'm not gonna drag her no more in 2020.
Yeah, you only got a day.
I'm gonna save a day for not talking about.
Save it to next week.
Yes.
2020, we're gonna let it go.
I'm letting more hair care go in 2020.
Okay. Well, I appreciate Cordero.
Absolutely. Let me get back in these chats.
All right. Bye. Everybody keep asking me about the Cynthia and Noelle episode, and we talked about it. I know Sinitra, you up next. I just want to address this real quick. We talked about it during the last show where Peter was on. We talked about it briefly. Also, that was a filler episode. That wasn't even considered an episode of the season. So when you look at the ratings, here are some of the ratings for episode 4. Episode 4 hasn't aired yet. They don't even count Cynthia's episode as an episode. So there's that, and the fact that they were, reviewing, content from last season, and Nene was in it. So, y'all didn't watch it anyway. So I guess they trying to, whatever, who cares? So, hey, Sinitra, you there? You muted. Hello? Okay, there you go.
All right, bye-bye. Okay. Listen, how you doing, Michelle?
Oh, good. How you doing?
I'm good. Don't worry about that makeup. You look good. Your skin is
Thank
always
you.
good.
I appreciate you.
Listen, I'm laughing about Tyrese, right? I know we ain't really supposed to be worried about Tyrese, but I'm laughing about Tyrese. Is funny to me.
He is.
It's like a video game. Once you defeat all the hoteps, then you got to fight Tyrese. First of all,
is he a hotel? What is Tyrese considered?
He good and ashy. So I'm gonna put him in that. I'm gonna corral him up in there. Him and his
not
forehead.
Good and ashy, honey.
Put him right in there. Him and his forehead, right on off in there with him. And all that stuff. His black queen, honey, and this and that. Hey, Jackie. And now his black queen done skedaddled.
Ooh.
She done skedaddled. And
but did she take the Range Rover and he went and got it back?
I think she took it. Either that or it got repoed, like you said, and he probably had to borrow the money to pay them people to get it back.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he made that video pretending like somebody, like he knew who took it or whatever.
Yeah, because that was his friend that probably took him to go pick it back up.
Right. That's who he borrowed the money from to go pick that car back up. Because y'all know Tyrese liked to lie. You remember back before when he was doing all that crying and slobbering on that video?
Yeah, did he say that Will Smith loaned him some money?
Yeah, and then it come out Will and the man gave him nothing.
Yes.
Not a penty. So he liked to lie now. He done misplaced the truth. He done lied, called that girl black when she wasn't. He done lied, say them people gave him money and they didn't. Now he's saying the car got stolen. I think that the repo man got him. I'm just saying, because even if it's a friend, how your friend got your key to take your car?
That's true.
That's all I'm saying. I got some real good friends. Ain't none of them heifers got my keys.
And who you know leave the dang key fob in the car?
Nobody. Nobody. He lying. That's called a lie. And they don't care who tell it.
Especially if it's outside. Like if it's in a garage, I might do it. But I'm not gonna do it if my car is outside. That doesn't even make sense.
2 + 2 is always 4. It's never 5. It's never 5. Never.
You said.
Never is it 5.
Okay, I just thought it was a funny story. It's like the Range Rover missing, the woman missing. He begging for the woman back. He talking about the destruction of black families. What is the destruction of black families? That he can't pay the bills now? What is it?
Child,
or that he cheating?
Probably all of them tied up into one. And I'm gonna say this. First of all, I believe that Tyrese is giving us small sausage energy. It's something about his energy is giving me small sausages. I'm just saying. Because why? Why for? Is the women running away from him? It's just something about the way he moved, the way he talked, everything. Just it's like Luther. Remember when Sid told us Luther had that curl that ain't curl all the way? It's something that don't curl all the way around for me with Tyrese. I don't know. Even the way he walks. Something ain't right. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna blame him. But something ain't right. Small sausages matter. For anybody that's listening with a small sausage, I'm not after you. Small sausages matter. But that's the energy that he giving us, okay?
They do.
Vienna is what he giving us. That's what he giving us. And I can feel it. I heard the can pop open every time he talked. But now we got to talk about Kenya. And I'm with Cordero. I know Cordero is somewhere. I love you. Hey, I agree with you. We're not going to drag Kenya no more for this year. But y'all see her about to die with them diet pills trying to sneak out the big girls club because we done told her to sit down and hush. That's what this is about. She trying to sneak out, talking about you doing an ad. You ain't doing no ad. You over there chewing them diet pills like jelly beans, trying to sneak out this big girl club.
Not like the jelly beans, honey.
She chewing on them for her life. She trying to get up out of there. And them people need to leave her alone about that picture now. Because the makeup, they be doing the makeup and stuff, and they had the light, on her face, and they probably did a little, a little magic with the Photoshop or whatever on her face, and they just forgot her hand. That's all.
You're supposed to lighten the whole picture if you're gonna lighten it up. You're right.
That's all it was. It was a mistake. Y'all got to forgive her. It was a mistake.
Okay.
And then when it comes to her and Cynthia, like the young lady was saying, Cynthia got to learn the hard way. You don't turn on your friends, for people like Ken. Because Ken ain't nobody friend. Ken ain't her own friend.
Kenya ain't never been her friend. That's why I'm like, I don't understand how she can't see that.
You know why? Because she didn't want to see it. Cynthia wanted to.
Now she dragging the wedding. She's doing all that for her chick at Bravo. I mean, that's what Kenya does. So even if she say she's Cynthia's friend, she's doing all this publicly to humiliate her for her check. And I guess Cynthia okay with that because as long as they talking about her one way or the other, they both
good and desperate. She good and desperate. Because
you
got to look at Cynthia. Cynthia ain't no good. Cynthia ain't never been no good. I've been seeing Cynthia. I don't know why Nene was ever friends with Cynthia. Left to me, I would have tripped Cynthia. She'd have failed and busted her chin fooling with me. I ain't never trusted her. Not from day one. I ain't never trusted her. Her wigs was always questionable. And then, remember what I told you about Kenya. Kenya still been mad at her ever since her and Nene made up that first time after she burnt the friend contract and did all that goofy stuff. Cynthia, what's her name? Kenya. Been mad at Cynthia ever since then. She was just waiting on a chance. She just ain't never had a chance to shoot at her because she was too busy fighting with Nene. Now Nene done exit stage left. Ain't nobody left but you, Cynthia. You and your wigs.
You right.
Child, I ain't never want to fight no pretty girls, honey. I was too busy being pretty. Catch up.
I know. Don't let them. I be clicking on stuff by mistake. Don't.
No, you did right. You did right because I can't tell them nothing unless I see it.
Okay.
Nah. Right. And that's the whole thing. And as far as Candy goes, you right. Candy knew exactly what she was doing when she went to pretending like she thought Nene was talking about her. She ain't never thought one day that Lanithia had time to talk about her. Don't nobody talk about you, Candy.
Nobody. And Candy was just doing that to get people to watch that dang YouTube video.
That's what
Remember,
she
she tried
did.
to use the clip in her YouTube video.
That's all she was doing. That's all that was about. That was not about, oh, I think you talking about me. Ain't nobody talking about Candy unless they laughing. Period. Period. Ain't
Yep.
nothing exciting about you at all. And she just is exactly. She needed to be relevant. All of them do. That's why they sit there and they did that little special with Noel and Cynthia, and the whole thing was clips of Nene. The entire thing. So it's like you need this lady to get ratings. You need her to make people click on it, but you don't want to pay her.
Right.
Period, point blank.
It was
And what
interesting.
happened to, yeah, and then what happened with Cynthia with all her fake lawsuit news? What happened with her?
Child, we ain't heard nothing about no lawsuit. I guess by the time they get it served or whatever, Peter get her that check. He said it's due in what, January 31st, whatever. So we'll see. He said he gonna give me a copy of it. We gonna, you know how I am. I'm gonna keep going and be like, see, I told you. Let's keep it moving.
Okay, because I don't know. This whole season looking a little funny. I ain't even watching it. All I'm doing is watching clips and other people react to it, and it don't look good. People talking about that LaToya Forever girl. I heard somebody call her Forever 21 or something. I don't know what that's about. But
I told y'all all summer long, all of my little sources were telling me that production, nobody liked her because she was thirsty. She was acting just like a YouTuber that, got put on, and it just wasn't good. She was too fake. It wasn't genuine. She didn't know how to act, like they didn't like her. Now, if they'll bring her back next year, I don't know. But clearly they didn't like her enough this year to get her a peach. So
wasn't she friends with Candy?
Yeah, and remember now they just switched to Kenya because her and Kenya just be talking stuff, and I guess Candy don't be doing all that. I don't know.
Well, what it is, when she got there, all that nasty, the nasty linked together like Voltron Force, and so that's why she's up under Kenya. Both of them gals nasty, and that's why they friends. That's how it works. And Candy got her a job. Candy should have got her job over there at one of them restaurants. Is what she should have did.
Oh,
to put her in the kitchen. Or in the front of something. Because her on the show, I haven't heard anything good about her. Nothing at all. And that Drew girl, I want her to just stop. I want her to stop. What it's come down to now, Atlanta has these mechanized storylines. Everything is made up and put together, and it's pitiful. They're not letting reality happen. And I'm going to tell you something else. I know you don't watch Real Housewives of Potomac, but darling, they going down the same line. They'll be next. They're going to be the next ones with nothing but a bunch of fake, mechanized storylines. Ain't no reality going to happen.
Yeah.
They getting all the reality out of reality TV. And when you look at it, they used those two shows that were predominantly black cast to juice up the ratings to build up Bravo. And now that Bravo feels like we are built up, we're a force to be reckoned with, they phasing them black shows out. That's what they doing. They sitting up getting rid of the people that are crowd favorites. Nene was a crowd favorite. Whether you loved her or loved to hate her, you was watching to see what she was going to do or what somebody was going to do to her. It don't matter if you go in anybody comments and you talk about how you can't stand Nene, this, that, and the third. You was still watching to see what somebody was going to say to her because you was praying somebody was going to get her straight while she the one holding the hot cone. And then they did the same thing with Potomac. And I know that's not your show, but the reality is they going down.
Yeah.
Your crowd favorites was the Moniques because, she represented us regular girls. And you got the Karens who represent, your cool auntie and them that had a couple dollars. And everybody else is just kind of, in there. And so now they getting rid of those people. Even the way Andy, like the girl said, it wasn't just at Monique. He was shooting at Miss Karen too, talking disrespectful about that woman husband genitalia. Like, how you talk about an old man sausage? Like, that's not right. Who does that? Like, it was real low class and trifling. Now, I know you say we don't condone violence, but if I could have seen Andy Cohen anywhere after he insulted that elderly gentleman, I promise you, I would have had to hit him with a wet towel or something. A sock full of oranges or something. So that was out of line.
But I mean, Andy, well, I'm not gonna condone it. But you're right.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You got to, I feel like it's a fine line, and I feel like people do a whole lot, and then they draw the line at, oh, but don't hit me. I'ma cuss you out. I'ma disrespect you. I'ma do everything. But don't do too much. Like they did Nene when she was telling them people come up out her closet. Oh, I'm gonna do everything to you. You saying come out, we gonna go in. Not only are you telling them to come out, now the cameraman, I'm gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna go in and film them in your closet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then when she respond, oh, now this is where we draw the line. Cut the crap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're right. Nene been saying something about it. She said it while she was on the show. She done walked off of sets because she didn't like how production was doing her. But like Cordero said, they didn't like the messenger, so people just conveniently pretended not to understand the message. I don't care if it's a donkey telling me the truth. The truth is the truth. And then now that you're seeing him do it to other people and it's spreading and he's getting more blatant, now you can talk about it. But the truth remains, it was the truth before. And I feel like he's so blatant now because y'all let him get away with it. Ain't nobody say nothing because you didn't mind him abusing that person because that's somebody you was comfortable letting them be abused. You know, and that boils down to respectability politics. Hey, we got to quit doing that stuff, man. If you don't act the way society say you're supposed to act, whatever happens to you is okay. It's like those ignorant people talking about our boys wouldn't be getting murdered if their pants was pulled up. Are you kidding me? In the 60s, our brothers was walking around in suits and getting lynched. So stop with the respectability politics. Nene is a black woman as much as anybody else. And if she was disrespected, what she said still was just as valid. But I'm just glad people paying attention. Most of our folks are reactionary. That's fine. React. Sign your petition. Turn your TV off.
Right.
Watch
well,
it
I
on.
appreciate you, Sinitra. You always bring it. I appreciate you so very much.
I like calling in and hollering at you. I feel like you my cousin.
All right, girl. Okay, cousin Sinitra.
All right. See you later, boo.
All right. See you later. Bye. Hold on, y'all. Rashad, you ready, Rashad?
Michelle, happy New Year's Eve to you and everyone.
Happy New Year's Eve. It is New Year's Eve now. It's 12. Okay. Hey.
How y'all doing and how you been doing? It's
Good.
been a
How you
minute.
doing?
I'm good. I'm just ready to start 21. I'm just done with 2020. 2020.
We counting down the minutes.
Yes, and 2020 is just like Kenya Moore, failure and despair.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just done with that, and I'm just done with her period. But I just wish her well. But far as with Andy Cohen, aka Chuck E. Cheese with a wig, they need to boycott him off.
Chuck E. Cheese with a wig.
Yes, he's a Chuck E. Cheese with a wig. Because he always disrespecting black women and black people, period. So people need to boycott and protest him off the network, and especially off of CNN with what's his name, Anderson Cooper, with the little New Year special. But sooner or later, Andy Cohen gonna fall apart. Like his days is numbered. So the clock ticking for him. And far as like with Tyrese, that was just Rental Center collecting their car because he didn't make the payments on time. He didn't get the $600 stimulus check. Yeah.
Or he did get it and he would have picked up his car.
Yeah, once when it deposited in the bank account, that's when he picked up the car because, he'll be crying about that on Instagram later on if he didn't get the car back. But far as with Porsha, I'm happy for her. I think she want to make a good positive image with her daughter, because how they try to make it seem like black families can't stick together, whatever. Whether if her and Dennis is not together or not, I just think it's good that they can co-parent with one another and be a beautiful, happy black family. So I like the black love, whether if it's fake or not. It's beautiful to see that every once in a while because white people do it.
I agree. Well, I appreciate you for calling in, Rashad, and Happy New Year's if I don't talk to you before. Right?
Well, I see you on the other side. I see you in 2021. And
definitely. We're going to make it.
And you continue to do your thing, and hopefully we'll get the trolls in. Dre and fake Miss New York. I kind of enjoy them now. I like watching them. They make me laugh.
Yeah, I like them too. I don't know where they at. They might be out at the party tonight. We'll see.
But hope everybody wear their masks and stay safe, please. Whether if they do go out or not, please wear your mask and stay safe.
And if y'all are in Georgia, go and vote if you have not already. I don't know too many people that haven't voted yet. Everybody I know that voted. But if you have not voted, get your absentee ballot in. Go stand at the polls. Go and vote for Warnock and John Ossoff. You know, those are the two people I'm voting for. But you can vote for whoever y'all want to vote for. I ain't going to beat you over the head. But there is that. Hold on. Let me get Dr. Grayson in here. Hey, Dr. Grayson.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
Good. I'm gonna skip out on the no's and hoes with no storylines of Atlanta. I'm gonna skip out on them real quick, but I'm gonna talk about Mrs. Cohen. Oh, I forgot he's not married, so Miss Cohen. Yeah, Miss Cohen, I'm completely disgusted with his performance and the way that he's been acting. I feel like, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, it's just because of Real Housewives of Potomac. Because had that been Real Housewives of New York or Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, he would have known everything that happened that season and everything that revolved around it. He's not that dumb.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's not that daggone dumb. He's not that dumb. And you put on there a side by side of Mrs. Andy Cohen and Jeffrey Epstein. Could you just do that for me? A side by side of the two.
Andy Cohen and Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes, Andy Cohen and Jeffrey Epstein. They look like twin sisters. Two little twin girls, twin sisters. Because Andy Cohen, I'm absolutely disgusted with him. He needs to change his panties, his bra, and his tampon.
Oh.
I'm absolutely disgusted with him. And then, as far as Kenya Moore, y'all not gonna drag her. I'm gonna drag her all the way into 2021 and 2024, 2023, and 2022. I'm gonna drag her all up until I die and my foot is in the grave. As far as Miss Kenya Moore go, y'all can say that she's beautiful for her age and something, but not everybody is a natural beauty. Some people are just natural disasters. You know, and they gotta use filters.
Okay.
You know, but she looks good for her age, because isn't she, how old is she, 49, 50?
Yeah, she about 52.
How old is her daughter?
2, 1, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But Kenya is pretty. She is pretty. She don't need no filters.
No, she doesn't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why she put that on there. Of all natural disasters like volcanoes don't put filters on. They just erupt and explode.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Dr. Grayson, you've been practicing these reads, haven't you?
Oh no, I'm a natural reader.
Okay.
Get it from the best. Who? Somebody said Drake coming from me. Who? He in the comments?
No, I haven't seen him today.
Oh. As far as Porsha, I'm glad that, I don't know, are they back together or they just taking pictures?
I think they back together. I don't think they ever broke up, honestly.
Okay, for the people that saying I'm a hater, I am a professional hater of Miss Kenya Moore. Let's just get that out of the way. I've signed a contract with her. She knows I'm a hater, and that is what it is. I am a hater. I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't like that witch with a B. I don't.
Oh, okay, Dr. Grayson, calm down now. Calm down.
Let me stop. She is really beautiful. I will get that to Kenya. For her age, especially, she is really beautiful.
Okay.
She is. I give that to her. And I heard that
she is just beautiful, period.
I heard that she is nice outside of the show. It's just the show makes her look that bad. But I've never met her in person, and quite frankly, I probably don't want to meet her. So I guess the world may never know.
Okay.
But yeah, Porsha, I hope her and Dennis stay together for a long time and everything. Hopefully they'll be able to work through their issues for the benefit of PJ. But Porsha, you may just gotta kick him to the dust, kick him to the side, do whatever you gotta do with him. Make your money, get what you gotta do. And if you don't need him, just kick him to the curb. I'm so sorry. Okay. And just get him like candy. Get him when PJ is 18 years old, try to get all the child support from him.
Okay.
Take all the child support from him when PJ turned 18. Pull one of them candy moves.
I hate to rush you off the line, but I got so many people back here, and I'm trying to not make this a long video. So I appreciate you for calling in tonight.
Okay. Can I just say 2 more things?
Sure, go ahead.
You know how Kenya and all of them used to talk about Nene's surgeries. But do it not seem like them filters be making them look like they botched with surgeries as well?
I'm sure they had a little nip tuck also.
And then no offense to Skin Your More whore, but y'all, I am a professional hater, but I'm gonna be honest. She was telling the truth about 50 Cent. 50 Cent broke. She was telling the truth about 50 Cent broke. Cynthia, no storyline needs to get off the show. She was telling the truth about her. The truth is, she probably doing it for the TV.
Yeah, we already know that, though.
That's what I'm saying, because y'all saying, well, she just not a good friend, X, Y, and Z. I'm going to just be real. She just doing it for the television. That's the truth.
Okay. Well, thank you, Dr. Jackson.
All right.
All right. Good night. Happy New Year.
Have a great night and have a happy New Year's.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
Hold on. Sharon, are you ready?
Yes.
Sharon, I know you've been waiting for 2 shows. I saw you last time. How you doing?
Happy holidays, Michelle.
Happy holidays.
And squad.
How you doing?
I finally got my cup.
Yes. I digress.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, I'm not going to stay long. I just have a couple of things to say. Tyrese, he's a gorgeous black man, but something mentally wrong with him.
Okay.
So we go leave him alone. As for Andy Cohen, everybody has to understand there's a massa, there is the house niggas, and the field niggas. Okay?
Don't say them words, not ER.
Oh.
Not
field slaves.
Don't repeat them, please.
Field slaves.
We got it.
Better.
We got it.
And house slaves.
Uh-huh.
As long as you behave and act like a house slave, then you're okay. But once you start acting up, a field slave decide to rebel, then you get treated accordingly. So I would consider Candy, there's certain ones that are, and they play that game. Nene got tired of playing that game. So that's why she's being treated the way she's being treated. Monique decided she ain't never gonna play those games. So that's why she's treated the way she's treated. So as long as they behave and act the way how the producers or whoever wants them to act, then they're good. Once they act up, that's it. It's a wrap.
We got it.
Plain and simple. And on that note, as I said, happy holidays. I'll go back to drinking and go back to the chat.
I appreciate you sharing. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
All right. Good night. I agree with what she said. It's just that, YouTube be real sensitive with them words, honey. So I'd be like, hold on. Don't be using that word now. Don't be using that word. Because once you start to use that word in that way, other people gonna start to try to use that word in that way, and we don't want to do that. But anyway, I digress. Thank you so much, Sharon R. Natasha, hey, welcome.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How you doing?
I am great. How are you, Michelle?
I'm good. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. So, on the Kenya thing, y'all have done the impossible tonight, and I'm about to say something nice about Kenya. Well, I remember watching her win her title in my living room in my childhood home. So I was excited when she joined the show and have not been more disappointed by any other housewife in housewife history. But I'm not going to give her any shade. I'm not going to hate on her, anything for recycling photos because it's COVID. And I hope she's smart enough to not be bringing in a glam squad. And because I was just scrolling her feed because I don't follow her. And the majority of her photos are either stuff taken from production or things taken from a distance. So she doesn't have the good makeup on.
Okay.
So I'm going to give her a slight little pass. I said something nice. I'm ending 2020 on a good note. And then I'm just going to say, I know you've said you don't watch Potomac, but I have watched every single episode. And you don't watch, but you already get it.
I get it.
I'm gonna say it. I get dragged all the time for saying it, but Monique was dead ass wrong for putting her hands on that brat Candace.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them were in the wrong, but Monique was more wrong. I want them to. I'm so happy that she's not coming back. I wish Karen would leave. I don't see her as an auntie. I see her as just too fake for words. She needs a better glam squad so that when they are buying her fakes and reps, they get good ones so that we can't see that it's a fake. Like with her little fake Fendi cape on the pipe, it's in the F.
No, they're not wearing the fakes on TV.
Oh yes, the Chanel bag that she had on the Paris or not Paris. Where did they go? They went somewhere in Europe. That bag was faker than fake. She's got to step it up.
Ooh, they can't do that. They can't do that.
She ain't. She doesn't even fully decorate her home. But I'm supposed to believe you have more designer than anybody, ma'am. Stop. So. I'm just going to say, if you don't want your husband's, what are we calling it, sausage, talked about on the reunion, then don't bring it up. She brought up her husband's sausage and how she was not giving it much attention. So, yeah, it got brought up. Like, don't talk about it if you don't want it aired.
Oh.
We just need to go back to when these shows casted actual friends. Because when they cast these people that don't know anybody, all they can do is bring drama. But when they're actually friends, even if it's like a frenemy situation with Giselle and Karen, at least there's some history there and there's some genuine feelings. But when they just know each other from filming it, it never turns into anything. So I don't know.
Well, I appreciate you, Natasha, for calling in tonight.
Thank you. Have a good Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, we got some new people in here. Hold on. Let me see who else in here. What is this? Zola. Hey, Zola.
Hello, Michelle.
Hey, how are you?
I am doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Happy holidays.
Same to you, darling. Same to you. So you're not going to come on for New Year's?
I may, probably. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing nothing else. Go get me some alcohol and sit here and drink with y'all. Who knows?
Right. I was just about to say, have a cute little cocktail. Yeah. So I have a few things to say as far as the topics.
Okay.
My first thing, I agree with everyone, of course. I just wanted to kind of shed light on Andy Cohen, if I may. And don't tear me up, y'all, but this is just my opinion. To me, right now, the end of 2020, Andy Cohen, his mind state, I feel like he's tired. And what I mean by saying that he's tired is, he's a new father. Mm-hmm. He got them kids now. He's gay. He doesn't know what it's like to raise children. Women knows what it's like to raise kids, and a woman knows what it's like to have to raise their kids, go to work if it's 9 to 5, come home, and we still have to keep that same face and do it all over again. Andy Cohen is breaking down in front of our eyes. If that makes sense. He's breaking down because just think about it. He don't know nothing from nothing, not trying to do no type of research. I mean, Google is free to everyone. Absolutely everyone. If it's something that you don't understand, Google it. You know what I'm saying? If it's a touchy subject, you can just Google it. What the and cultural differences and cultural backgrounds, etc. You should know these small things, and not even saying that, it's someone there that can educate him on what he's doing. But I feel like right now at his mindset, he just doesn't care because he's tired. He could care less about everything, anything. He's not trying to learn nothing. And I feel like if he's at that state, he's been doing it for so long. Why not, sit this season out, sit a reunion out, let someone else kind of shine. What's wrong with Vivica Fox hosting an episode? I know she had her issues with Kenya. So maybe not Vivica Fox, if that's going to be too much controversy. What's wrong with Nikki Parker? I mean, Nikki Parker is beautiful. She's Black. She knows about the culture. She does the Love and Hip Hop franchise. Nikki, if I'm saying her name right. Or, hey, if not her, what's wrong with I Love New York, the real New York? Tiffany Pollard. What's wrong with her actually hosting? Or I mean, people that are a little seasoned, not someone that's new, not just someone seasoned that know how, that's not going to come by. Just give them a chance, Andy. I just don't see what the big deal is. And as far as this part, with the Potomac girls and Monique and everything, he should have set this out before you even started this show. We was already talking our trash before it happened. I know you seen the blogs. I know you seen everything. I feel like he should just sit it out. What are you going to lose? Spend some time with your family. Spend some time with your kids. Just chill and let somebody else, and let the heat kind of cool off. Or just stay with, the Beverly Hills franchises, or, just stay. I'm not saying stay in your lane, but if you're not willing to educate yourself, you're going to look like an a-hole each time we see you on national TV. And that's just my perspective as far as Andy Cohen. And then I wanted to also bring some light to the Kenya situation.
Okay.
Well, in my opinion, when I first started watching The Housewives, I was about, I don't really want to tell my age too much, but I want to say I was about 19, maybe 20. And I'm not gonna lie, Kenya was my favorite, honey. You couldn't tell me absolutely nothing about Kenya more, honey. And just how she carried herself, she was beautiful. I mean, stunning. Kenya is absolutely stunning. I just think that through the seasons, it's just how she started acting, man. That camera, you start, the more you do and the more that they like it, the more they like the mess, the more that the perception of her just kind of changed. And now in 2020, the end of 2020, I feel like Kenya right now is trying to figure out what's next. What am I going to do? I mean, I've been this beautiful girl this whole time. I've been Miss USA this whole time. I've always stuck to that. I've always stuck to being messy Kenya. I've always stuck to trash talking Kenya. Oh, I've always stuck to, hiring a boyfriend, a husband. I've always stuck to all of these things. What am I going to do next? Okay, I have a baby, a beautiful daughter. I mean, Brooklyn is beautiful. But what am I going to do next? Okay, am I going to be a mother? I'm older now. I've gained a few pounds. Not only do I have my old followers, but I have new viewers or followers, whatever you want to call it, mothers, i.e., what am I going to do now? And so she figures, let me pick on Porsha, and I just don't understand what is the end game with this whole, let me nag at Porsha, because
Because I
Daughter,
mean, who else they got? We've been talking about this all summer too. Like once Nene left, who else does she have to pick on? She's not gonna go for Candy because Candy is her boss. She's not gonna go. Well,
right,
she still has Cynthia, but Cynthia ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? She needs
right.
somebody who's gonna fight back, and that's the only thing the only person she has at this point is Porsha. Tanya, then she tried Tanya. Tanya left.
Yeah.
Tanya's like, I ain't
Tanya
dealing
done
with
blue
her.
chip. She
Drew
didn't blue
Sidora is
chip.
new. She ain't doing nothing. So who else y'all got? Who else she got?
Right, I'm like, Kenya, I feel like if anything, you need to tag up with Porsha because let's just admire Porsha's glow up. Let's admire the fact that Porsha came from being really a housewife with Cordell, really not knowing much of anything, to actually learning things. She's a mother now. She looks good on camera. She's doing stuff. You wanna poke fun at the Black Lives. I know it's you know what, Michelle. I'm just gonna instead of me finishing what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go back to what Peter said. Peter said, you know what? It was the other day he was on here. He was speaking with someone. He said this is entertainment. And right now, Kenya is gasping for whatever she can. You are absolutely right. I guess I answered my question because she doesn't have, what is she going to do? What I think that she should do, I think she should take on a different role. Be a mother. You've gained a few
Tried that
pounds.
for 1.5 seconds. It didn't work. So she was back to her old self. Remember, she did it for the very first episode last season. And then she went right back to being Missy Kenya.
Well, now she's I think that she should kind of not take advantage of the weight gain, but she should kind of kick off her little weight loss thing, have some little cute exercises with Brooklyn, have Brooklyn, just kind of market it that way, do something positive for other women so you can get back in the good graces because Kenya, right now you about a foot or two out the door. We really could care less about what you have going on. But in the back, I guess we still do kind of want to see the mess. So you're right about that. You're right. And one more thing. One more. I'm sorry. I wrote it down. I wrote things down. Okay, so I wanted to bring light to the Potomac. Now, again, I'm going to be just like the other callers. I know you don't watch it, but
we've been on a long time. I got a whole bunch of people got to put in here.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Okay, so I have you on next time. I appreciate you.
All right, no problem.
Points. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, y'all, 3 minutes at least. 3 minutes seem long enough. Y'all be on for like 10 minutes. And people be getting mad at me. And I got everybody back in the back looking at me like, hurry up. And y'all know I don't like this show to go long. Sab.
Short for Sabrina. Short for Sabrina.
How you doing, Sabrina?
Hey, first, Michelle, I think you're a Leo. Am I correct?
You're correct.
All right, Lioness, so am I. So here we go. First of all, I'm tired of trying to give Andy a pass. Andy has been doing this crap for too many doggone years. He hates any Black strong woman like Nene or anything like Monique. Those type of women that don't gravel at his feet and start talking about how they want money and they need money of him, then he gets mad. He's envious of Black women because like to be a woman, like Wendy said. No offense to the LGBTQ community, but I'm saying what I said. So the fact of the matter is that the next thing I want to talk about is Nene. Nene, I'm tired of listening to everyone talking about Nene. They want to talk about how she is so rude and how she needs to change her ways. And this is why. What does any of that have to do with the fact that we need to be standing up as Black women and Black people for what we deserve? This thing is not just Bravo. It's not just Hollywood. This is in corporations. This is a change that needs to start. And if this woman is willing to put all her life on the line to start this, that's the least you could do as a Black person and support her, period. Right. That is just the way I look at that. I'm so sick of it. And as for Monique left, but she was still praising Andy. And he is indeed the racist. He is the problem. He's jealous of women and he's a racist. He has two problems. And I wouldn't say he was jealous of women just because he was gay. I'm saying that because of his action. He acts like everything that those women do, he would like to do. You have to understand. Nene says she started. She came up with the reunion. She didn't say she started it like someone said. She said she came up with the reunion. And that is a fact. If you sitting around and you hot on the mouth like you and I, you're gonna come up with that type of thought, right? You're gonna come up with, hey, the reunion would be cool. She did that. She did put that in his head. I totally believe that. She probably came up with what's happening after whatever his little show is called. She probably came up with
Watch
that.
What Happens Live.
Yeah.
Yes.
She probably came up with that because she is quick like that. They need to. We need to, as Black women especially, stop being jealous because you don't have the backbone. Get the damn backbone. Stand up straight. Because don't get mad at another Black woman because she's vocal and she stands up for what she believes in. You should be proud of her. And if you're not proud of her, you need to check yourself because just because you don't like her don't have anything to do with her. It has everything to do with you because she's true to who she is. Try that. And you wouldn't worry about what other people thought of you either. So that's what I want to say.
I'm telling you, we've been saying this all summer long. I keep saying this. I'm like, y'all keep trying to say that her complaints aren't valid because you don't like her or because she made XYZ amount of money or she did this or she did that. But at the end of the day, her complaints are valid. And now people are starting to see that. And I just like to be like, I told y'all so.
And Mariah needs to get her money too, because ain't no way in hell I'm gonna create something and you white motherfuckers gonna come and take it from me. I'm just being real.
Okay.
I would sue your ass off. You know what I mean? She needs to stop until she get everything she deserves and then recreate another show because she's not to be stopped.
You're right.
Not supporting these women. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Where is your morals? Where's your standards? But you know what? I'm gonna say this and I'm gone. On my jobs when I worked in corporate America, every time I stood up for these people, they would not stand up on their own. They would backstab me before they stand up themselves. And that is the problem across the nation. I'm done.
Whew, you said a whole lot, Sabrina. Look, right. I'm about to call you Saab again, Sam.
Hey, call me whatever. I'm good. All right, girl. I'm gonna call you next time. I watch you all the time.
I appreciate you. Thanks for calling. Call back more often. We love passion in here.
All right, I will do so.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hold on, Toya.
Hey, Michelle. How are you?
Hey, Toya. Where your picture at, girl?
I know.
I ain't know if it was you or not.
Girl, I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. It's crazy. Anyway, Happy New Year's Eve to everybody. Hope everybody enters 2021 on a good note and hope it's good for everybody because 2020 has been a rough one.
You're right.
Anyway, so I just wanted to say, Sabrina, that's her name, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, she hit the nail on the head with everything that she said. I absolutely agree with her. One thing that really irritates me with a lot of these bloggers is this, and I've been watching a lot of these YouTube shows with them talking about this whole boycott Bravo thing. You're the one who actually put light on this and everybody's jumping on it. Okay, fine, we all want to boycott Bravo, but my problem is this, right? Everybody's talking about the Mariah issue, Monique issue, and the Nene issue. Okay, we all need to boycott Bravo because Bravo stole Married to Medicine from what's her name, Mariah, right? That's all good and fair, yes. But now here's my problem. We need to boycott Bravo for Monique, who put her hands on Candace. Now, I have my own opinion on that, but I won't really talk about that right now. Everybody's supporting Monique on this, but now when it comes to Nene, they're saying, oh, Nene burnt her bridges, oh, Nene's hard to work with, she has an attitude, this and that. In the same breath, what they're saying is the Married to Medicine ladies should have stood up for Mariah because she created the show. She's the reason that they're on the show. Why is it that nobody's saying that Atlanta housewives need to stand behind Nene if Nene's putting out everything that Andy is doing? I don't understand that part. If she's so difficult to work with, why has she been on the housewives this long? Why
because
has she
brought in the ratings? I don't think she's difficult to work with. I do believe that there is a objective of, you know, Bravo and her former employee, whoever that is, Truly Entertainment, to make her appear as, you know, hard to deal with as possible, you know, to stop her from working. But I don't think that it's as much as we've seen, because, you know, there's a media machine behind all of this as well. Like, you know, we talked about that, how, you know, they could put out something that's not necessarily true, but, you know, just because it's out there, people are going to start to believe it. You know, even the situation about the tooth and her, you know, grabbing a man's shirt and all of that. Like, you know, I think they made it bigger than what it was in order to make her look like she was a violent person, in my opinion.
And I totally agree with you. And I believe Nene on one of her lives, when she was talking about, you know, the negotiations and how they were saying that she's difficult, she has an attitude and this and that she closed her laptop. My question is this, right? Nene closed her laptop at the reunion. Lisa Vanderpump quit on social media, did not even give them a phone call. Andy found out like the rest of us. Yet she still has a show. What is this? Pump Rules, I believe it is, with with her restaurant and all that stuff. So why is it okay for her to quit abruptly, because of you know, some girl nonsense on the show? But when Nene is actually being attacked by those women, because that's what it was. I mean, they were really ganging up on her, whether you like her or not. And that's the other thing we need to do. We need to, if you don't like her, fine, that's your own thing. But right is right and wrong is wrong. Andy is very biased, and Andy, quite honestly, whether people want to believe it or not, in my opinion, he is a racist, because you cannot be so lenient on the white housewives and you so tough on the black housewives. Even though Monique did what she did with Candace, Andy was very rude with the comment that he made about, you know, her husband used to make money. He's no longer making that kind of money. He would never ask that question to PK. He would never say that to Kyle Richards' husband or to Vanderpump's husband. So he is a racist. And the other thing, I'm sorry, this is the last thing I just want to say, is Phaedra, okay, she had that whole thing going on, right? But I find it funny how Vicky from the OC, when she had that whole scandal with her boyfriend or husband or whatever it is to her about them faking cancer and all of that, making it a storyline, why was she still kept on the show for many more seasons after that? If that was a black woman, would she have still stayed on the show?
Probably not.
Exactly. So people need to stop. If you don't like Nene, fine. But at the end of the day, what Nene has said is she's right, and Andy is full of BS, and they just need to get rid of him.
Okay. Well,
thank you
so much, Toya. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Bye.
I'm going to take one more call. One more. Aretha Johnson.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm blessed. Kenya, I mean, I don't know what to say about her. She's really disappointed me. I just don't know what to say. But as far as Nene leaks go, I'm not understanding how people sit up and criticize her, put her down. You call her this, you call her that. But then in the next sentence, you turn around every idea she come up with. You got all kind of thieves out there stealing all of her ideas.
You're right. I did a whole video about colorist Claudia Jordan.
Yes,
you know,
baby.
Yes. And then, you know, all of the bloggers that band together to try to make Nene look bad about her read session. And yet they all were chomping at the bit to do a show just like it. Why is that? Y'all don't see that is bigger than just, you know, we don't like her. It's like, dang, if y'all don't like her, why are y'all doing so much to be like her? We already know that colorist Claudia Jordan had an agenda. Like, she is obsessed with Nene's, but you know, that's a whole nother can of paint. But
that thing now, she's somebody to know too. She just like her so-called friend Kenya. And both of them don't got on my nerves so bad. Then you sit up and you belittle this lady. But you turn around and you steal from her. And honestly speaking, if I was Nene, I'll find a way to go after her too. Not only Andy, because he don't show his true color. Like I said, since the bar cards that started, I haven't watched it. I get everything from you. You know what I'm saying? I don't do I don't watch Bravo at all. I don't watch none of the shows. And if it pop up on my channel, on my TV, I'm turning it. I don't even want to look at the commercials or the previews of it because I hate the way they sitting up here. They have criticized this woman. They criticized her. They lied on her. They belittled her like she's nothing and she don't have feelings. I understand her shoes. I've stood in her shoes. And it's sad when you stand up and you speak up for everybody and then you the one that get everybody tail to kiss. Instead of them supporting you like they should, they give you their tail to kiss. And that's sad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I want Nene to continue to hold her head up, doing what she's doing. If you come out with any more petitions that need to be signed, honey, email me. Because I'm on it. I'm going to back her up all the way. I don't care who like it and who don't like it. I'm going to stand 10 toes deep with her.
Well, thank y'all. We appreciate y'all, and I'm sure she appreciates you as well. And look, Aretha, if you're not already subscribed, tell your friends to subscribe over here too, because it's people that be watching and don't want to subscribe. And I'm like, we've been talking about this all summer long. If you pay attention, if y'all have been here, y'all know we done dissected this 10 ways to Sunday, y'all. So we gonna keep talking about it. We not gonna stop, and we, if a change can be made, it can be made with us, and we could just continue to persevere.
That's true. And I'll let everybody know. I already talk about you to everybody, because everybody, I tell them, watch it, go on and join, because she had you cracking up laughing. She tells you so.
Well, I appreciate it. Oh, you breaking up a little bit, but thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
Have a safe and blessed New Year, okay?
Thank you. You too.
Good night.
Good night. Happy holidays to everyone. I appreciate everyone who called in tonight. This was a little impromptu something. I want to thank the people who gave on my super chat. I saw Robert in here. RLM3 snuck in here. I don't know if he's still here or not. Robert, we miss you. We don't be seeing you too much. I know you busy and stuff. But thank you for the super chat. Hold on, let me go into my studio to see everybody else. Hold on. Hold on. It takes a minute. YouTube don't make nothing easy. I don't know why they have us in here like this with this little crazy little studio thing. They should have just left it like it was. They always trying to do something new. Okay, here it is. I'm in here. Hold on. Got to scroll up to the top. We had a new member that I can't see. I think it was Brenda. Brenda was a new member. Stephanie, for you, gave me a New Year's bottle. Thank you, Stephanie. Keisha Posey sent me some $20. Thank you, Keisha. Cadero sent me some change. Thank you, Cadero. Bonita Howard says she is my #1 fan. Afia Maxwell said, I'm so glad you came on today. Was hearing the craziest stuff about Nene. Okay. Sunday Banks, thank you so much. Aliski Williams said, how's it going? It's good, girl. How's it going with you? Rose Lane McCoy is a new member. Stephanie, for you, since a moment, said, sounds like she is divorcing him. We was talking about Tyrese. I think his wife walked out the door with his Range Rover, but he got it back. Cam W said, Happy New Year's, everyone. Thank you, Cam. Happy New Year. RLM said, Happy New Year, Michelle. Much success in 2021. Thank you so much, Robert. Happy New Year to you. Sierra Content said, Michelle, did you know Andy joked about people in the back of the bus? I got video of it. Sierra, email me. You know my email. I want to see it. We're going to talk about that. Tay Boogie sent me some change. Thank you, Tay. Sharon R said, I'm so sorry for using that word, Michelle and Squad. That's okay, Sharon R. We know what you meant. It's just that, I have to be a little bit more careful on here than we do like in the Patreon and stuff. That's all. I'm not gonna fault you for it. The way we talk in public, sometimes we need to check ourselves. That's it. But we forgive you. He said Tyrese Black Queen is rich to go, honey. She has gone. She has left the building, according to Tyrese. I mean, we didn't know nothing about it. He told us. But anyway, rewind if y'all want to see all that. And shout out to my Facebook crew. I saw y'all over there hanging around. There go one person. Hey, Faye Best and DL was over here. There go another Facebook. Dita Darian. I see y'all. Shauna, Malik. All of y'all. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful New Year's Eve. If I don't talk to you before then, I may come on tomorrow and chit chat a little bit. And my Patreon squad. We're gonna do a Patreon tomorrow for sure. I would say I will go on tonight, but I'm tired. Y'all know I drove back and stuff, and I am just tired. I need to take a nap. But anyway, I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, leave your comments down below on the topics we discussed tonight. We talked about Kenya more. We talked about Porsha and her on again, off again relationship with Dennis McKinnley. And we talked about Andy Cohen and his situation with RHOP. We talked about Boycott Bravo a little bit. And we talked about, who else we talked about? Tyrese. I almost forgot. Definitely, check out some more of my videos and subscribe if you aren't already. Now, let me get my music together. I see y'all saying slick stuff in the comments. Y'all always do. That's why I live for y'all in these comments, because y'all be killing me. Y'all don't just drag me. Y'all drag everybody. But we love each other. That's what a family does, honey. A family will tell you how it is, not how you want it to be. And we tell it how it is. Wear your mask. Exactly. If you choose to go out, wear your mask. Don't forget to vote. All of that. Happy New Year. I'm going to get some rest. But of course, y'all know I will be back. Put your aliens up as you leave the room. Some of y'all have left already. That's okay. But subscribe. Subscribe right now. Thank you very much. If you are not subscribed, like this video, subscribe, all of that. Do your twerk dance. Put your aliens up. We are a squad around here. Good night, you guys. I appreciate you. Good night. ATLien.